for Mr. Shaddish. Goodbye with Villela, Julius, and McFall on the penalty kill. Penguins. Julius taps it to Villela, and he just dumps it to Caputo. Caputo goes D to D, back to Caputo, back to the other defenseman. Go cross ice to Caputo. Left-hander enters the zone. Pulls up, slows it down. Work it to the top. Warner, high cycle. Down to Julius. Julius gets it out. Good job by Dalton. Reads that play, fires it all the way back down. Penguins make a quick change. Kelly and Starr jumps out. Here comes Shaddish. She gets pocket picked. 20 seconds left on the penalty. Zumabay jumps out. Onside. Shot. And Clutter gloves that one up. It looked like he was going to hand it down to his defense partner.
Hey guys, when you fans watch the penalty box for me?
Yeah.
We're going to have a face-off to the left of Clutter.
Want someone working the box, I think.
Well, the Afterhide. He's got to open the door. Penguins lose a draw. Toronto works it to Mabrov. 17. Works in. Good poke check by Zumabay. Toronto down low. Penguins kill the penalty. Afterhide jumps out. We have 3 defensemen out. They weren't really thinking about that. Afterhide works it to the wing. Well, somebody's got to figure out who to play wing right now. Got 3 defensemen. Afterhide's going to pick it up. He's going to head to the zone. Cuts to the middle. Chops it in. And he's going to jump off. Julius jumps out. The Penguins working the quarter. And Toronto works it up the wall. Not out. Lavrov tries to work it to Amba. And the Marlies entered zone. Off a skate. Julius rims it around to Lavrov. And Lavrov flying through. He enters the zone. 1-on-2. Shot. Blocked. Amba chips it to Lavrov behind the net. Penguins make a line change. Toronto's going to enter the zone. Work it in. And Zumabay just throws it in. It's not going to be an icing call. Penguins going to make a full line change. Try to work it up. Greenspan gets smacked in the face. Gostick comes off the ice. Hard shot. Go. Works all the way across. Oh! I believe that was hold. Great play by Jack Gostick. The Penguins take an early 2-0 lead. Good job by Gostick. He finds the man. And Hold carries it. The roof is on fire. Penguins lose a draw. You're just joining us. Thank you. We're in Buffalo, New York this week, and Penguins up 2-0. 13 minutes left in the first period. A lot of game left. Villela fires it to the net. Let's get some different D pair. We got Villela and Kelly on the backside. Villela will chase. And he puts it up the wall. Going to be picked off. Good body check by Gostick. Greenspan leaves it for a hold. Kelly with a. Kelly's going to get a penalty. Oh, boy, that could have went in. That went in. The Penguins would have scored. Gostick's going to chase. Gostick touches up. So Kelly will spend 2 in the box. So I don't know. I mean, it just looked like a puck battle down in the quarter. Hey, Kelly just took a body check, and they call him for a penalty. He's such a bruiser. You know, the guy's taking penalties all the time. Well, standing next to Francis' dad, that's not bad. Warner works it to the top. Ashcroft works it across. Warner has it. Works down low. It's a little give and go try. Good job by Lacoste to get a stick on it. They work it back out to Warner. At the top, back to Warner. Nash cropped off of his skate. He'll cross ice. Star has it. Tries to get some wood on it, but he can't. I'm sorry, that was a real good job by Jack Reel to get that all the way out. So Julius and Villela jump out. Paris and Shadish. So 1:20 left. Across ice. Nice angle by Villela. Tie his man up. Shadish just fires it back in. And the official's going to say it hit a player on the bench. We're going to have a face-off inside the zone. Shadish. He wins that. Julius has it on his stick. He fires it all the way around. And he can't clear it. Piculo works it low to Hasek. Shot, that goes wide. Work at the top. Go down low. Back to Piculo. And Toronto working that high. Good block by Julius. Off his... He took one right off the knee, but shake it off, buddy. Piculo works across ice. Good job by Villela. He exits the zone. Penguins are make a change on the backside. Pasick has it. Works cross ice and shot. Good glove save by Clutter. So 18 seconds left. The big block by Julius took one off the knee. He's shaken up, but I think he'll be okay. Caputo with a shot. That gets blocked. That hits McFall. Penguins clear it. And there'll be about 8 seconds left on a penalty. Here comes... And we got an interference call against Toronto. Penguins are going to have a power play. So there are 4 seconds left, and then the Penguins will take on for the next 1:56 seconds. So Caputo goes in the box for interference. Penguins are going to be out their power play line. Ofterhide, Star. I'm sorry, no. Ofterhide, Harris, Gostick jumps out, Reel. So for right now, 4 seconds, we're going to get another player. So they're calling Kelly, I believe, on the bench right now. Penguins win it. Reel. Hands it to Ofterheim. He walks in. Hands it to Reel. Shot. Oh, what a good save. Harris by himself in the corner, 1-on-2. Lacoste jumps out. Work it up to Riley. Clutter's playing a puck all the way in the corner. Eyes are working out. Here comes. Oh, could have been a little 2-on-1 against. Good stick by the captain of the Marlboros. And Paris exits the zone. Paris comes in, slides it across, jumps to Ofterhide's stick. Got to watch out. Could be a little bit of a break on the other direction. Jack Reel's chasing. Good little stick. And the Penguins are going to be called for a slashing call. Jack Reel.
Oh!
A little choppy. Jack Reel's going to go in a box for a slash. And we're going to play 4-on-4 hockey for 1:13 seconds. I mean, I guess it's better than the alternative is a breakaway goal. So we're going to have a face-off to the right of Clutter. As Zumabay jumps out with Lavrov. Nice job by Zumabay. Use the skate, kick it to Ofterhide. He Rolls down to the right side. Lavrov slows it down. Hands it over to Star near side. Star dumps it in. Penguins chase. Penguins playing 4-on-4, and Toronto can't catch on that X pass, and Oppenheimer's just going to fire it in. Toronto pulls in, leaves it. Look at Lavosi. He just pushed it back into the corner. Watch out. Here comes Quinn. Good save by Clotter. Clotter got laid out to dry there. He's by himself. Lavrov gets chopped. No slashing call there. Lavosi loses the puck to Star. Works it up to Kelly. Should be no icing. It hit a stick.
It hit a stick. Guys.
It hit a blue stick there, boys. The Penguins are going to have a draw next to Clutter here on the right side of him. 3 seconds left, and then Toronto's going to get a power play. Penguins losing to Castro. Works it to the top. In, shot, good blocker save by Clutter.
Door's open! The door's open!
Toronto back around, but Franis going to have it. He's going to rim it all the way around, and he's going to clear the zone. McFall jumps out. Toronto exits the zone. Shadish rims it all the way around. It's not going to come out. And Toronto sets up. They go down low. They're trying to give a little give and go. Works over to LeCastro. Shot, and that goes in. Well, Toronto scores with 1 second left on a power play. And evens it up. I'm sorry, makes it a 2-1 game. The Pens up 2-1, 1:39 left in the first. I'm sorry, 7:39 left in the first. Cameron wins it back to his D-man. Toronto's going to be guilty of an icing call. Seven, 2-8. Ends up 2-1. Greenspan's going to take the draw. Penguins lose it. Hard body check by Emba. Toronto works it back to the middle. Good stick by Villela. Julius going to be the first one on it. Reverses it. And hold. Going to pick it up. Work it to the middle. Just out of the reach of Greenspan. LeCastro is going to pick it up and enter the zone. Castro works it across on his backhand. Lela bodies his man up. Puck works to the middle. Good stick. Oh, just out of the reach of hold. Lano's going to chip it back in. Julius going to reverse course. He's going to exit the zone himself. Leaves it for Greenspan. Greenspan's looking, works it all the way over to Emba, just out of his reach. Caputo goes D to D. Penguins change one defenseman after high jumps out. Riley with Julius, and Clutter gobbles that one up. 6:10 left, 2-1 Pens. Lacoste. He gets waved. Real jumps in. Penguins lose it. Caputa goes to the point. Scott, that goes high and wide to a high stick on Toronto. They work at Paris. Paris a little bit of speed. He's got a little bit, just out of his reach. Nice stick by Ochterheide. Penguins work it into the corner. Star's going to be on it. And Ochterheide's going to pick that pass off. He's going to exit the zone. Tried to work it up to Paris. Is a little bit short on that pass. Ochterheide. Just out of the reach of Real. That's going to be icing on the Penguins. The game slowed down a little bit. We had a lot of flow in the beginning, but now it's kind of got choppy. We're going to have a draw here. Shadish against Warner. Shadish wins the draw. Kelly picks it up, puts it up the wall. Gostick dummies it, leaves it for Shadish. Gostick, nice little slip pass over to Shadish. Penguins come in at 2-on-2. Shadish cuts across. Shot. And we're going to work it out to Franis. Hard shot. That goes wide. Gostick's there. Oh, he leaves it for Kelly. Kelly's got a chance to walk in. Fires it, but that gets blocked. Toronto comes back. Shot. Oh, that just... Gostick bites it. McFall gets hit hard in the head. It could have been a penalty. And here comes Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe, 1-on-3. Cuts in, goes in wide. Oh, it just jumped off of his stick. Zimbabwe had a chance to dip that one in. And the Penguins are going to be on a power play, a hooking call. Zimbabwe lowers the shoulder, cuts across. It just bounces over his stick. He could have just stuffed that one in. The Penguins put out the power play unit. It's Star and Emba playing on the backside with Zimbabwe, Lavrov, and I think it's Shadish. Penguins, Emba can't keep it in. Star's going to pick it up. Star's going to work it over to Lavrov. Lavrov cuts to the middle. Comes in. Pulls up, sets up. Works across ice to Emba. Down low to Zimbabwe. Up to the Star. Star shot. That goes wide. That gets hit blocked. Lavrov chases. That Star steals that puck. Good back check by Shadish to pick it up. Here comes Shadish. He goes wide. Leaves it for Zimbabwe. Just jumps off of his stick. They work it back to the middle. Ochterheide's going to pick it up. Ochterheide works it over to Lavrov. It's out of his reach. Could be an icing call for the Penguins. So there is 42 seconds. No, I'm sorry, 104 left. 42 is the name of the player. 104 left, 3:50 left in the period, 2-1 Pens. Harris going to take the face off. Wins it to Ochterheide. Ochterheide goes to his D. He runs all the way to Gostick. Hands it back to Paris. The one defenseman out here. Jack Reel will play that high point slot. Gostick's going to pick it up in the corner. Going to leave it nicely for Ochterheide. He works to the middle. Leaves it for Paris on a high hook. Hard shot by Paris, and that gets kicked out. Flutter's going to run out and stop, and it's 36 seconds left of the penalty. Opterhide fires it, but it doesn't touch anyone. It's going to be an icing call. The official's going to wave one of the Toronto players back on the ice. Penguins have the home bench, so they get the last change. Harris wins it to himself. Real's going to come out with it. Real just boots it. And Toronto's going to fire it back in. It's going to be 15 seconds left. Penguins might have one more chance. Paris hands it over to Lacoste. Looks like Castro, and that hits the outside netting. Not a whole lot to ride home about on that power play. The Penguins Shadish. He loses it. Mavru dumps it all the way around. It's going to be out of the reach of Riley. Paul works it to the middle. Greenspan's going to pick it up. Tries to work in the Shadish off of his heel of his stick. Uh-oh, here comes Shadish by himself on his... Oh, good shot, good save. Shadish leaves it for Julius, works it up to McFall, hits his stick, and Toronto's going to enter the zone and just dump it in. Julius works it to Bilella behind the net. Job by Tino. Gets hit hard, though. Careful. Works all the way across, but Falk in the chase. Toronto shot. That goes wide. Bilella works up the wall, just right to the defenseman. Back to Bilella. Julius going to pick it up. Julius just clears the zone. Not going to be an icing call. Penguins needed it. One, 2-7 left in the period. Gostick anticipates that pass. He's going to jump all the way into the zone where Kelly's going to pick it up. He's going to reverse to Frannis. Frannis on his backhand up to Gostick. Slides it up, just not going to get out. Quinn's going to pick it up. Hold, nice little stick lift. Little sauce pass over to Gostick. It's just going to be picked up by the Toronto player. Frannis throwing his face in it. Gostick throwing the hammer. Uh-oh, here we go. Here comes that Emma on a little bit of a chance. On his backhand, he scores! I'm going to give Gostick the assist on that one. I don't know if he got one, but he throws a big body check. Penguins exit the zone. Edmund goes in on a breakaway, goes on his backhand, and just buries it. The Penguins regained a 2-goal lead. 47 seconds left in the first. Good job by that line. Pears. Oh, Pears dips her. Here comes Pears. Oh, he throws one off the shoulder pad. Man, Brady just wiggled through players there. Pears has it. Works it cross ice. It's just going to get picked off. Toronto comes in. Good stick by Opterhide. Stays where he's supposed to. Good, nice little play by Starr to exit the zone to Lacoste. Herbert enters in, leaves it for Cameron. And they try going down low. It's going to be picked off by Starr. Starr works it up the wall. Oh, I don't know. Man, Penguins had a 2-on-0 going the other way, but the defenseman of Toronto kept that out. The Penguins up 3-1. Our parents are giving the official a little bit of love. I didn't see it either. Apparently got whacked. We have the infamous Floyd Clutter, a.k.a. Tony. He come rolling in. All right, we're going to be back for the second period. We'll go about halfway through, get a nice cut, and we'll finish the game off. 17 on the clock. If you just joined us, Penguins are up 3-1. Penguins scored the first two, and Toronto came back, made it a one-goal game, and the Penguins just scored on a bit of a breakaway by Emba. And here we are, 3-1. So Zumabe is out there with Lavrov, Emba, Star, and Ockrai. Penguins lose it. Ashcroft works it to his D partner. Back to Ashcroft. It's cross ice. Herbert could stick by Star. All the way in the corner, Ockride's going to work at it. Star nicely works it to Emba. Kind of fights it, but ends up chipping it to the neutral zone. Ashcroft just gives it to a Toronto player that's working in. Lavrov picks it off. He's on his backhand. He's got a little bit of chance. Pulls up. Oh, tries to slide it over to Emba, just out of his reach. Zimbabwe tries to chop it in. He can't. And Herbert. Oh. Julius there. Walks around him a little bit, but Villallo helps him out. Watch out. A lot of guys. Here comes Gostick comes off. Gostick. Shadows hard touch. Penguins capitalize. So Toronto had a chance at the other end. The puck just turned over. Cam Shadish. Buries it. All right, Penguins, Villallo works it to Julius. He's looking. We'll sauce over to Shadish. Penguins are going to chase. Vosis lets it run up a his stick. It's on Julius. Penguins work it to Villallo. Gostick, just out of the reach of Shadish. He had a little bit of a chance. Julius picks it up. Fires it in. Gostick. Hard body check on that young man. Penguins McFall picks it up. He puts it in. Penguins up 4-1. Goaltender rims it all the way around. Rio's going to work it to Lacoste. He gets hit hard by Tupang. Harris working at it. Fires it up the wall. Good job by Kelly to get it. Kelly keeps it low. Just jumps over Reel's stick. Over to Paris' stick, and Reel's going to pick it up. Reel works it up to Franis. Franis shot deflected by Klaus. Penguins turn up the pace a little bit. Brandis gets a little stick on his player. The throw it across. It's just going to be out of the reach of Paris. Goes cross ice to Lacoste. Lacoste comes in. He sets up. Ooh, tries to work it at Paris. Stick on that. Brady gets hit hard. Warner and Quinn can't figure out whose puck it is. Warner takes it, crosses the ice. Uh-oh, watch out on his backhand. Good save by Clutter. Clutter loses his twig. And Ofterheid's just going to fire that one out. This is the NHL. He'd be in the box, but not here. So Clutter saves the day. So two defensemen went against one puck carrier. He slid it to his partner and went in on Clutter with a really great save. Here comes Hold. Hold, looking, fires it all the way in. It's going to be all the way around to Shadish. Shadish gets hit really hard. Yeah, it's going to be offside on Toronto. Neutral zone face-off. Toronto takes possession. Picked by Hold. Tell you what, Hold's got a little jump in his step today. Greenspan working there. Ofterheid jumps out, and pass it comes out. Chips it in. Puck's jumping around, lays behind the net. Ofterheid swings it around to Star. It's going to be out of his reach. Shadish just shoots it off the boards of himself. Penguins can't exit. Ofterheid there. Throws a little shoulder in on his backhand. Puck's bouncing around. Here comes Hold. Hold one-on-one. Slows it down. Tries to toe drag it. Leaves it for Greenspan. And that gets shot and blocked. Toronto exits the zone. They work it to the middle up to Pasick. He fires it in. Caputo chases. Villela gets a little body check there. I like it. Toronto sets up, throws it all the way across. Out to the middle. Good job by Zumabay to get a stick on it. Penguins going 3-on-2. Emba. And then Toronto's going to end it back into the Penguins. They try to cross. Julius chops it over to Zumabay nicely. And the Penguins, Julius, he tries to work it over to Emba. It's going to be no icing. They're going to call no icing. Ashcroft's going to pick it up on it. Everybody's looking for it. Ice, ice, ice. Kelly fires it back in. Penguins are going to chase. Good job by George Lavrov. He steals the puck behind the net. Works it to Emba. Lacoste throws it all the way across. Riley for Toronto is going to get a stick on it. Hands it back over to Lacoste. They just toss it back up. Good job by Kelly to keep it in. It's a little bit of a could have been dangerous. Here comes Lavrov on his backhand. Throws it in. Oh, no goal. Oh, that puck was just bouncing. The Toronto player just keeps it out. Lavosi works it in. Looks, slides across to Riley. Hits a skate. Toronto sets up. Puts it in the corner. Throws it all the way across. Lacoste just throws it between his legs. Here comes Parrish. Got a little bit of chance. Parrish is looking. Oh, he tries to throw it across the reel. It was actually a really good play by Toronto to tie that man up. Uh-oh. Parrish, tries to work into Lacoste, but hits a skate. Call for it. Over to Ofterheid. Back over to Lacoste. Shot. Good save made. Penguins really good puck movement there. Game opens up a little bit. Toronto slows down. Hands it over to his number 8. Toronto cycles down behind the net. Star kicks it to himself. And Toronto's going to dump it behind the net. Toronto behind the net, try to cycle. Harris. Here we go. Penguins got a little bit of a chance. 2-on-1.
Oh!
Here comes Lacoste. Lacoste coming in. Shot. That goes wide. Officials handed pucks over. Julius works it.
Oh!
Finds it. Here comes McFall. Shot score! MJ McFall buries it. I got to give credit where credit's due. Julius jumps up, works it to his forward, and McFall's the beneficiary, making it 5-1. So MJ McFall buries one with I think it's his sister's hockey team. It's the sister, right? It's the sister's hockey teams here. Got a good cheering squad. Roche works at far side. Gostick throws a big shoulder into his buddy. Julius works it up to Gostick. Here comes Gostick. Slides in. Nice little slip pass to Shadish. Shadish, good save made. Julius! Oh! Hits off of a stick. He has a chance to bury one. Could have been his first of the year. Kelly on his man, Cameron. Pasik's trying to fire it in. Shadish works on Roche. Pasik's just going to dump it back out the center. Francis is going to pick it up. 9 minutes left. Hands it up to Kelly. Hits a stick and lets it go in. Pasik. Francis was looking for a big body check. He separates the man from the puck. Kelly's going to pick it up. Kelly, rim it off the wall. Comes Real. Tries to get around his man. Kelly nicely over to Francis. Working in the zone. It's not going to be an icing call. Roche fires it all the way around. And the Penguins just dump it back in. 8:23 left. Most likely if we get a whistle here, we're going to have a little break and play. Real hands it over to Parrish. Here comes Lacoste by himself. Lacoste off the post. And Real. Oh, tries to slide it over to Lacoste. Get a little skate on that one. Just finds Parrish's feet. Parrish has it. It's on his. Oh, he can't get the pucks. Okay, a little bit of a chance going the other direction. Jake Starr angles his man to the corner. Fires it up the wall. It's going to go to a Canadian plan. Back across. Gossick just throwing his body around. He sort of has no regard to his own physical. He's just throwing his body around. Lavosi, he chops it in. That goes on to Clutter. And it looks like it. Looks like the Penguins are jumping off the bench. Yeah, we're going to have a little break here. If you're just joining us, 7:20 left in the second. Penguins up 5-1. We'll see you in about 15 minutes.
I could read lips. I heard a lot of that. I know.
All right, we're back. You're just joining us. Penguins are up 5-1. The Penguins took a 2-1 lead early and have scored the last three. We just have our ice cut. 7:20 left in the period. We're in the second period right now. The goal scoring has been distributed through most of the Penguins' offense. Starting netminder, Preston Clutter. Allowed one goal in the first period. Maybe the second. I don't know. Penguins took 3 penalties. We're going to have a face-off in the Penguin zone. To the left of Clutter. We start the period with Lavrov, Zumave, and Emba. With Ocker and Star on the backside. And here we go. Puck's rimmed around. It just goes all the way far side. Lavrov works it out to Emba. Emba hands it to himself. Pulls up the half wall. Left it for Lavrov. Emba works in the corner. Tried to work it to Zumave. He battles hard. He steals a puck. Tries to work it through, but it's going to jump to Lavosi. Lavosi's going to enter the zone against Opterheim. Good stick by Rye. And here comes Emba. Penguins got a 3-on-1. Goes cross ice over to Zumave. Zumave throws it to Emba on his backhand. Oh. He's a goaltender. Just like pushes off the post and it knocks it off. Put a little stickum on that goal there, Drew. Got Shadish, McFall, Gostick, Freenis, and Kelly. Penguins win it. McFall works it to Franis. Throws it on net. That could kick aside. Gostick cycles below. Herbert's going to kick it over. Working up the wall. It's going to go to Kelly. Kelly shot. That blocked side. Nice back check by McFall. Cameron's going to dump it in. Kelly's going to be the first one on it. He leaves it for Franis. Franis works it up. This is going to go to Kulo. Shot. That goes high and wide. He keeps it in. I mean, a high stick on Herbert. I'm going to say no high stick. Penguins are going to regain possession. Shot. Good save by Clutter. Franis cycles it back up the wall. Herbert, shot. Good save by Clutter. Penguins on their heels. Oh, that's going to be a slashing call on Kelly. Got whacked. So Toronto is going to go to the box. Maybe a little frustration out of the Toronto Marlboros. Offensive zone face off a slashing call. So Penguins are going to have an offensive zone draw and a power play. Ofterheid's going to come out with Rio, Harris, Lacoste, and Gossick. Harris. And Toronto's going to get possession of it. They can't get it out. Gossick works it to Harris. Harris gets hit hard, works it off the side of the net, picks it back up. Works up to the point. Rio on his back. Uh-oh. Toronto's going to kick that out. Ofterheid going to leave it. Rio just jumps right over to. Ofterheid gets hit. Exits the zone. Tries to work it to Rio just out of his reach. Caputo and Rio on it. Gostick's going to come in and pick it up. Lacoste is right there. Works it to Paris. Paris playing a point. Works it to the top of the circle. Paris shot, and that hits somebody's rear end and jumps out.
Sir, can you get the gate when he's out, please? For me? Get the door when he gets out. Thank you.
So we're going to have Kelly and Emba. Zumabe and Labra and Shattuck. Penguins. Oh, it's on Lavroy's stick. It just hit off of his skate. Emba's going to pick it up. Work it to Zumabe. Top of the circle to Kelly. Kelly works it over to Lavrov. Tries to work it across ice. It gets blocked. Over to Zumabe. At the half wall. He works it to Kelly. Kelly gets to the middle. Plays catch with Lavrov. Back to Lavrov. Shot, and that is gloved. We're going to take those kind of shots. We need a little bit of traffic. So Starr jumps out with Kelly. It's on Starr's stick. Works it to Kelly. Over to Emba. Down low. All the way around. It hits his stick, and then they're going to try to rim it all the way out, but Emba keeps it in. Kelly has it at the point. Works it to Starr. Back to Kelly at the top. Works it to Starr. He works in. Back to Kelly. Shot. And that gets deflected by Zumabe. Zumabe gets hit hard. Nice shot by Shadish. Shadish works it back to Zumabe. Penalty's going to be over soon. And they Penguins throw it wide. 4 seconds left. Kelly at the top. Works it to Starr. Starr's coming in. Walking in. Shot. Block. And good glove save by the netminder. The Greenspan's going to come out with Hold and McFall, Villala, and Julius. 3:35 left. Penguins up 5-1. Hold with a shot. That gets blocked. Hold tries to keep it in. Can't. Shot on net. And Clutter gobbles that one up. Riley tries a little slip pay right to Clutter. He glabs. That's kicked to Riley. Shot that goes wide and high. Toronto throws it to the net. Riley, good stick by Julius. He's going to make a full line change. Harris jumps out. Harris wins to the corner. Ockerhide has it. Throws it up the wall. Toronto can't keep it in. Rio on his backhand. Penguins entered the zone. Haas gets shouldered. And Ockerhide's going to pick it up. Ockerhide looking. Nice pass to Rio. He's got some speed on his backhand. Jack looking. Rio works it to the other side. Nets. No, it's not off. Harris has it. Toronto just content with throwing it back to the neutral zone. Star's going to pick it up. Works it over to Ockerhide. Tries to sauce it, but Herbert picks it off. Star keeps his man wide. Good job by Star to work his man to the corner. Penguins are able to exit his zone. Still on Real's stick. He gets hit. Puck's bouncing around. Fortunately for Penguins, that Toronto's player blew a tire. Oh, shot, good save by Clutter. Real's just going to fire it down. It's going to be an icing. And it was needed. Penguins kind of got caught there a little bit. 1:35 left in the second. I keep smelling popcorn. No, I don't need it. Toronto tries to work out. Can't get to the middle. They chop it back in. Petrov's going to pick it up. He's going to leave it for his partner. Tries to work it behind the net. Kelly on his man. Works up the wall. Just jumps off the ladder off the stick. It's going to work near side. Goes back the other direction. Leaves it for Kelly. He's going to flip it back to the neutral zone. It's going to jump. That was offside. Ooh, we got lucky. Yeah, that was about 2 feet offside. The Penguins dodge a bullet, but it just jumps out of play. Then we're going to have a zone, end zone draw. Gamba works at it. Lavosie's going to chop it up, try to work it to where Riley. Ockerhide over to Star. He chips it in. Zumabane, first one there. Oh, he gets hit hard, but maintains his balance. Works it out to the point. Star has it. Shot. That's blocker to side. Ockerhide jumps in. Tries to work it. Only got one defenseman back. Over to Zubabay. Zubabay shot. That's a save made. Star is going to fire it back in. Puck chip to the neutral zone. Zubabay is going to grab it. It's going to go back the other direction. Toronto fires it on net. Clutter grabs it. 4 seconds left in the game. I'm sorry, in the period.
Yeah.
Shadish wins that to the corner. Hockerhide just going to hold it and kill the last 4 seconds of the period. So after 2, your Pittsburgh Penguins 5 and Toronto Marlboros 1.
You got one more? You doing the next one too? No? Oh, okay. I got you. 2 games and I'm done. No one's picked up the key yet. That's why I'm wondering.
Sunday.
All right, we're back. 17 minutes left. Star is going to swing it over to his D partner. Hockerhide makes a pass, hits a stick. Gostick. Yeah, they're offside. Gostick didn't know it was offside. All right, neutral zone draw. Gostick works it back. It goes all the way to Clutter. He hands it to Star. Over to Hockerhide. He's just going to fire it in. Key chime's going to change. Julius just going to chump that back in. Toronto's going to end the zone. Harris going to push his guy wide. Lala gets hit by 2. Good job by Villela. Keeps his man to the wall. Just jumps to the defenseman. Roche. Shot. It's Julius' stick. He gets hit hard, but works it up the wall. Clutter's just going to fire it back around to Villela. Harris chops it off, and here comes Lacoste. Oh, jeez. Owen's throwing a little bit of a missile over to Real. Penguins dump it in, just content with killing some time. Penguins up by 4 goals. There's really no reason to push it. Caputo plays with the puck behind his net. Works it up the wall. Here comes Toronto. Riley, shot, that goes wide. Kelly on it. Haas throws a shoulder in, and he's going to put it to the corner and get a change. That's what the Penguins need right now, quick changes. We don't need any extended shifts. Greenspan has it. Works it over to hold. He lets it jump off of his stick. Toronto works it out. Star has it. Leaves it for Greenspan. In the middle. Oh, just that hard shot by Ofterhide. Puck's bouncing around, and it's gloved by the goaltender. And somebody's getting a cross-checking call.
Yeah, us. She let us shoot it. Yeah,
So it's going to be a cross-checking call on Toronto. It looks like number 55, Rocher.
hiding on the bench.
Yeah, I think he was trying to hide. Depends on a power play. Leaves it for Real. Real goes cross ice to Ofterhide. Down low to Paris. It's in his feet. Brady kicks it to the corner. Gossick's going to pick it up. Works it to Paris. Down to Gossick. They play catch. Tries to slide it over to Ofterhide. Just jumps over his stick. Real's going to pick it up. Work it to Ofterhide. Back to Paris. Works it over to Real. Real's going to enter his zone. Going to pull up at the half wall. Tries to slide it to Ofterhide. It's a skate. Goss is going to pick it up behind the net. Lacoste. Rims it all the way around to Real. Ofterhide back to Real. Real comes in. Goes cross ice to Paris. Hard shot. Good save. I really like that play. Paris going to pick it up. Fire it back in. And Toronto's going to exit the zone. It's going to jump to Real. Real's going to watch. There's sticks flying around everywhere. Gossick's going to pick it up. Leaves it for Lavrov. Lavrov's going to enter the zone. He's going to go wide. He's going to pull up behind the net. Lavrov. And that hits somebody in the Toronto bench. It's going to be inside. Face off. Going to have end zone face off. 5-1 Pens. 12:52 left. Bay loses it. Toronto rims it around. And they fire across ice. Going to exit the zone. 20 seconds left in the penalty. Star leaves it for Emba. Emba cross ice to Lavrov. Cuts to the middle. Lavrov shot. That goes wide. Bay behind the net. It's going to be the last second, and the penalty's over. It's going to be, they're going to call no icing. Butter's going to leave it for Star. Set up behind the net. Lavrov cuts to the middle. Works it up to Bay. Cross ice over. Oh! Lavrov on his backhand. He can't just like deflect that one in. So Julius jumps out. Bay keeps it in. Amba puts it to the net. That's gloved. Penguins lose that. Puck goes around near side. It's cross ice. It'll come all the way to Villela. It's going to work it up. It's going to be an onside play. Villela works it to Julius.
Up.
Over to Villela. Up. Works it up. Cross over to McFall. McFall on his backhand. Greenspan works it to Villela. He just puts it to the net. The puck's bouncing around. And I believe it's hold. Or is that Emba? No, it's hold. Hold just bouncing it up to the defenseman. So that's the second for hold. So bouncing puck, the goaltender can't get a hold of it. And holds behind the net. I think he just dumps it right off of the defender. And he kicks it in. The Penguins take a 6-1 lead. Hold wins that. Jumps to Quinn. Quinn's just going to chop it in, and Fran is going to chase. Franis works it up, goes to the point. Shot. Good blocker save by Clutter.
Talking.
Hold stick gets really tied up. We're going to call no call. Kelly off the wall. Toronto players run into each other. Holt throws it off a backhand and hits Greenspan. Quinn. Shot. And Big Franis gets a stick on it. Works it up to McFall. Clutter kicks it right to Greenspan. Penguins should be able to exit the zone. They're bouncing around. Holt steals that puck over Leboski. Nobody has possession. Parrish steals it. Here comes Parrish. Cuts to the middle. Hard shot. Oh, that goes wide. Brady had the goaltender leaning, but he missed the cage. Penguins up 6-1. 10:09 left. Harris wins it to Star. Star looks across nicely, doesn't make it. Star just puts it back to the corner. Penguins are going to go chase. Lacoste has it in the corner. Lacoste rims it around. Toronto exits the zone. Petrov should be an offside call, but they didn't call it. I think the referees just want to get their money on this game and call it a day. Opterhead works on his man. Work it to the middle, but jumps to Lacoste. Parrish has speed with Real. Real goes wide. Real's looking. Works it up to Villela, but it jumps over his stick. And the Penguins are offside. Reals, he was getting breakfast. Penguins, Julius had it. All the way around to Labrov on the exit. Zumba Bay's going to pick it up. It's hooked up a little bit. He goes wide. Works it across. Lella's going to hand his man the puck. Julius tried to slide it to Emba, but just out of his reach. And there's a penalty. The Villela gets dumped. And that's another head hit. It could be two penalties.
There you go.
There's the second one. The Gostic gets smacked in the head. But Toronto is going to be guilty of 2 penalties and an interference call. We got a roughing call. So Penguins are going to be 5-on-3. Paris. Paris wins it over to Gostic. He works at the reel. After Hyde. He's looking. Over to reel. Download to Lacoste. Reel has it. They play catch. After Hyde over to reel. Works in. Shot. That gets blocked. Probably don't work on a lot of 5-on-3s. But really, the process isn't any different. Just get it open ice. And Lacoste is offside. Ofterhide works at the reel. Leaves it for Lacoste. It's on his backhand. He pulls up in the corner. Goes cross ice for Gossick, just out of his reach. Over to Ofterhide. Over to Reel. Reel shot. That's blocked. Lacoste has it. Over to Ofterhide. Shot. And Parrish just jumps out of the way, too. Good save made. So 59 seconds left on the 5-on-3. 7:14 left in the game. Zimbabwe loses it. Toronto rims it all the way around. Kelly's going to pick it up. Lavrov back to Kelly. To Lavrov. Goes cross ice over to Emba. Kelly plays catch. Lavrov walking down. Shot. Good save. Another save made. It's going to go all the way to Lavrov. It's going to work in. It's cross ice over to Emba. A bit of a missile pass there. Penguins are just kind of killed like the next 15 seconds off of this. And here comes Lavrov. Lavrov on his backhand. It gets hooked off his stick, and we're all evened up. Kelly works it to Julius, slides it over to Lavrov. Zuma Bay cuts in. Good blocker save there by the goaltender. And that's off again.
He just kicks it off, boys.
Yeah, these nets don't stay on very well. Get the super glue.
Just like stretch out.
All right, Greenspan's going to take this. Penguins win it. Emba. I'm sorry, it was hold. Shot by Villela.
Yeah.
Who puts that in? Greenspan. Villela shot from the point. Greenspan taps in the garbage. So we pretty much had goal scorers from everybody. Hold with a couple, Greenspan, McFall, Shaddish. Toronto works it near side. Back across the ice. Try to work it in. Julius going to pick it up. Tries a reverse to his player. Petrov shoots it. It gets blocked. Lella works hard at it. Hands it over to Julius. Greenspan picks it up. Tries to work at the hold. Lella with a nice gap. Yeah, just rolls on a clutter and he holds it. 5:05 left. Penguins up 7-1. Real chops it across. Lacoste loses it. And Toronto works it to the near core. Lacoste around the net. Real's going to be the first one there. But Toronto works it out back to the neutral zone.
Boys, you got to call that.
I don't know. I don't know. We're going to get any calls right now.
Always when the sheriff's defense.
Guys are getting a little testy right now.
Hey, can't grab the cage. Yeah, so he's got to be out. Yeah, you got to throw him out. Hey, what's the name? Yeah, send him off. There you go, dude. You can't grab the cage.
And number 17 for Toronto is going to get kicked. So it looks like Ofterhide's going to go to the box.
How the fuck are you in the box?
I think honestly, Ryland just wanted to hang out. Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, let's just finish the 4 minutes and just let's get this game out of here. We don't need anybody getting suspended or injured. Like I said, the officials are trying to figure out what's going on. There is a 5-minute major on a penalty.
Buying drinks, whatever it takes.
One of the Toronto players ripped the helmet off of Jake Starr.
In the bench.
All right. Pens on a 5-minute power play.
Why is there 5 guys on it?
There's still 5 players out there. I don't know what's going on.
2 and 10. Just tell everybody to watch.
Well, there's still 5 guys out on.
Five on three.
All right, so it's gonna. So the Penguins got a 5-minute major and then another 2 minutes. But Toronto wins it, fires it all the way down. Julius is gonna pick it up. Julius works over to Shadish. He comes in, sets it up. Works it to Julius. Cross ice over to Villela. Works it to Julius. Over to Shadish. Shadish shoots. It gets deflected. .353 left. McFall wins it. Over to Villela. Julius. Works it to Villela. Down low to Gostick. Over to Villela. Over to Gostick. And there's going to be another penalty. So it looks like Toronto took a stupid penalty. And the Penguins are going to spend the rest of the period on a power play. Ashcroft's going to take a 2-minute, 2 and a 10 for a head contact. He must have whacked somebody in front of the net. .321 left. Like I said, let's just get out of this game with no injuries. But the Toronto penalty book's like a clown car. Four players in the box.
Oh!
Who said that?
Oh, really?
Penguins leave it for Paris. Real top. Down to Lacoste, back to Real to Opperheide. Now low to Paris. Tries to get it to hold for his third. Brady keeps getting whacked from behind. Number 40 is going to go to the box.
Ref, why don't you just call the game?
Just call the game here, boys. Let's just end it.
Oh, he just gave him something.
So 2:29 left. I don't know how many penalties Toronto has. If this was any more game, it'd probably be the whole period. Kelly works it to Lavrov. Works cross ice. Amba. And Toronto just dumps it back in. Clutter's going to grab it. Works it up to Amba. He's getting a little out of control. Granis with a one-timer glove.
There you go. Get him out of here.
Another Toronto player getting tossed. Well, there's just really no more left. There's no more room left in the box. Penguins Villela to Julius. Works it in, top to Villela. Walks in, shot. Let's just be smart here. There you go. Let the clock go.
And now he's running the clock. That's good.
Yeah. Greenspan. Shot, that goes over the net. Villela works it over to Julius. Julia walks in. Over to Villela. Oh, just out of his reach.
Oh!
Watch out.
Just wait. Just wait. Another penalty. That's fucking ridiculous. That's the fucking game. Oh. Call it a fucking game. That's embarrassing. Good class. That's some class there, dude. Fucking class. Blow the fucking whistle. Fuck you.
Yeah, you're a tough guy with fucking helmet.
Look, they're not even thought we're gonna keep
Call the game.
What are you gonna call? So stop yelling. Keep yelling. Let him hold. Oh. Here we go. Oh. Get it back.